All right. All right, we're live. All right.
Oh yeah.
Welcome everyone. Welcome. This is the 12th man. We're gonna be talking about all the Boxing Day matches today. You guys know us now by now. Chucks, Osk, Fabo, and Seidel.
Yeah.
We're gonna start off with City. They lost today. They played Leicester away. Final score 2-1 to Leicester. Jamie Vardy, I believe, scored the winner. Did he?
Nah,
You're
it's
thinking of
Ricardo.
Chelsea.
I swear.
Oh,
It was Ricardo who got the winner.
yeah, flashbacks. But anyway,
Nightmares.
um, Albrighton got the first goal and
Yeah.
Ricardo scored the winner.
Yeah, that's what happened.
There you go. Who wants to start off talking about that?
Well, to be honest, I did tip this. I said City are not going to win the league. Go back and watch all of the footage.
Are you? You're not right.
I am right.
How?
They ain't won nothing.
I've
See
seen
what Liverpool ain't won
The
nothing.
league's not done.
Yeah, I swear you're not right.
Yeah.
If you're right in May, that's fine, but you're not
Yeah.
right now. So
That's fair enough. But the thing is, yeah, Liverpool's solid. The word that I'm looking for, I'm not gonna find it right now.
solidarity.
That's it. Yeah, it wasn't coming to me. But with the way they've been, I don't think they're gonna lose that many games. I see them losing 2 games this season. They're going on that strong, literally.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but like how I see it is, if we look at like defensive records, I'm not gonna say take away. Yeah, I'm not gonna say take away City's defeats. Yeah, but if you look at like how their defensive stats up until these defeats, like I think clean sheets, Edison was 1 behind. Alisson, I think in terms of goals conceded, I think Liverpool was on 7 and City was on 9 or 10. Like
Something
it's not like
that, yeah.
it's not like
it's
City
not
have been
massive.
going on just conceding. Like City have been solid too.
They have,
And like
but-
so like one like
but
and
then-
with City, when City was top, to some people, not me, but to some people, City had won the league.
Yeah,
Now look,
especially the pundits.
so then as soon as people are now going to try and give me the okay, Liverpool won the league, I'll just be sitting there like, you sure? You sure about that? This same Liverpool that we saw that was like 4 points ahead with 3 games to go, and then they came like
I remember.
All right. All right. So the question is then, what's going wrong with Man City? What's really going wrong? What's going on?
It just happens, isn't it?
I don't think anything's going wrong at all. I think they've had
Me
2
too.
blips.
I
2
think
blips, literally.
They've lost 3 games in a row.
No, 2.
Nice 2.
It's 3.
2.
They've lost to Chelsea.
Palace.
They lost to Palace, and they lost to us.
was
a
Chelsea
few,
in
I
a
mean,
row.
Yeah,
Chelsea
Chelsea.
wasn't. No, Chelsea wasn't. in a
No,
row.
they
Chelsea
won.
was
They
in
won
row.
a game after Chelsea. And
They won a
then
game. You might say they've lost
3 and 4.
3 out of the 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I just can't remember the team that they beat for the life of me.
It was someone at home. I can't remember who, but
Bournemouth.
When Thing scored
Was
2,
Bournemouth.
Jesus.
Is
Is it Everton?
Everton.
Oh
It's
yeah,
Everton at Etihad, yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Still, the question is, what's going wrong?
Nothing.
I just
nothing
think, like,
at all. Nothing.
do you know?
That's what's
Do you know how
mad.
I see it? Like, because like when City have been playing, like if you look at the game, that City are doing the exact same thing, and like to a certain degree, yeah. You just say they've in 2 games they've conceded 2 wonder goals.
Could you say I don't because I don't think you can say teams have worked them out yet. I don't think so.
I don't think you can work them out. like if
Say
Pep
that.
if Pep wants the ball, and Pep wants the ball, he's gonna keep it. Like
No,
it's not up to you. You can't stop it.
That's very true. Like I think Man City had 70% possession today,
Yeah.
but Leicester have scored 2 goals, and Man City have scored less. So can we start talking about teams working them out? Realistically,
Realistically, you're saying you think people are working it out.
I'm not saying that because I still think they're the best team in the league.
In the league,
but
yeah.
right now teams are beating them, and that wasn't possible last year. That was very impossible, almost impossible last year. Teams
Almost.
are beating them.
Do you know? Do you know what I think plays I think probably that's playing a major factor in all of this year. If you look at a trend of when an unbeaten team gets beaten, they lose more games after that. Like if they don't usually just lose one, then go back on a 20-game unbeaten run. Like so, look at Chelsea for example. We lost to Spurs, won the next game, whatever. Then we've lost 2 since then.
Yeah.
City, I think what it is, City with the same thing. I think what it is once someone beats a team that's unbeaten, to other teams, they're now like, you know what? They can be beaten then. Like, I think it's so different to go play a team that's going unbeaten than playing one that one's just been ended. Because now the manager can now say, oh, and so let's say like Leicester, they can say, Palace can beat Man City. Why can't we beat them? But I mean, like, if you're playing City, who've won 16 games in a row, it's like, well, I mean, Liverpool are second and they lost 4-0. So what's going to happen to us? Like, I think boys just don't lose 7-0 and we can take it on the chin. Like, I feel like that's how some people are.
I still think, to be honest with you, I don't think any football manager in their right mind would go into their dressing room and say, okay, guys, we may not win this one. We're probably not going to win this one. I think every single manager thinks we can win this game. If you just complete my... What did he say?
Said not David Moyes.
I think every manager thinks to themselves, if you guys carry out my plan, we will win. And I think most players also believe that. So it still comes down to the fact that if every team is thinking that, I think that it must come down to when these players are on the pitch, they're seeing vulnerabilities. They're thinking we can score. I don't think teams were thinking that way last year.
I agree.
So if we put it down to a simple question now, league title winner, who is it? What is your answer?
It's too early. We're literally halfway through the season.
You can tip someone. You might even say Arsenal.
Let's just say if someone's giving you £50, you're betting on the winner of the Prem. Where are you putting it? You can be wrong. You know, you're not going to prison. You're not going to prison.
I'm going to put it on Liverpool right now. They're 6 points ahead. Are they playing the best football?
Games,
yeah,
that's 2 games.
You don't even know what 6 points is. You're talking rubbish when you're saying that. Honestly, 6 points is very big. You might as well say it's like Liverpool won 8 games in a row.
It's not even 7 points.
Mate, look, man. Arsenal are going to beat Liverpool, yeah? And then this same Moses that's absolutely waxing Liverpool about them is just going to start being like, you don't think you're going to be unbeaten like us? You're not us, man. Just wait on it, boys. I've got to have the time. Just let it come, fam. Wait, I'm ready because I know what this Moses boy is like.
Alright, cool. Well, let's move on to the next game. With that, talking about
as
Arsenal,
we were speaking about Arsenal, let's move on to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Draw today away at Brighton. And to be honest with you, after Chelsea faced Brighton, I think maybe a couple of weeks ago, it wasn't the easiest game. I would say for about an hour, it was the easy game. The last half an hour was difficult. So it's a difficult place to go and win, I believe.
It's not easy, you're right.
But Arsenal dominated that game almost for the same amount of time as Chelsea did. You guys dominated for about most of the game, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What went wrong? Why didn't you win?
Do you know why? Well, pretty much our top scorer wasn't finishing today. Like he had 3 chances.
He could have had a hat-trick in the first half, didn't it?
Yeah, he had 3 chances and he scored 1. And I'm not even used to him shooting and not scoring. Honestly, that's how deadly he's been this season.
And in his defense, missing these chances, he's not just like blazing them high and wide. Missing open goals.
It was good.
There was the lob. I think that was a great save. And then even the one where he was played in 1-on-1, I think that was the keeper got down quick. It was actually a good save. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think you as a fan and most people like, I feel like you could have scored another one.
Yeah, no,
but
I do feel that. Like literally, watching the match today, he played the exact team that I wanted. That's the exact team I want because I'm like, we ain't got wingers, so now I'm just like, flood the midfield with central midfielders, isn't it? Like the strikers are gonna go do what they do out wide, whatever. But he actually did exactly what I wanted. But then, do you know what I'm finding a problem with Emery now, which I liked? The proactiveness is being too much now. It's like he took off Lacazette at half time. He took off Ozil at half time, sorry.
yeah,
And it's just like, bro, like we're 1-1. That's our most creative player.
relax.
Like
It's
honestly,
relax. It's
bro,
like wait,
I'm
just
just
wait.
like so. Literally, I'm literally here thinking like, okay, so then what does he do next? Takes Ozil off, then he takes Lacazette off, and I'm like, whoa, okay, so where do you want the goal to come from? Honestly, I'm like, I understand you're trying to change stuff, it's not working, whatever. But sometimes to me now, it's seeming he's a bit knee jerk. He's a bit knee jerk. It's like, oh, it's not working. Stuff. Okay, like wait 10 minutes.
All right, so the in-game tactics
So funny, man.
are you criticizing his tactics overall? Do you think what are you?
Not in the game, but I'm saying sometimes. Right now, I'm feeling it's been the last few games. He's got away with it a couple of times, but now I'm thinking he's bringing people off at the wrong time. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not. You don't see people get taken off and they're unhappy. Lacazette's been taken off the last 3 games, and he's thinking, like, bro, what the fuck?
Do you want to swing out?
Do
Do
you
you
know
want
what I mean?
to
Like,
swing
you want to take me off every game, like, do you know what I mean? Honestly, that's what it is right now. I don't think he. To be fair to him, it's not his full team. He ain't got the team he wants or the players he wants. So he can't do exactly what he wants. So I feel he is chopping and changing a lot. Someone I can't remember who said it. One pundit said it, but they said they think he's over managing the squad and getting the absolute best out of them. But to me, this game, if he kept Ozil and Lacazette on, we would have. To me, we would have done better because the people he brought on had no impact, zero impact. So it was just like, what's the point?
You know
It's as
what?
simple as
Yeah.
that.
You know what's so funny, yeah, man. This something I say, yeah. The same thing that they'll love you for, yeah.
They'll hate you for.
They'll hate you for because this same Moses spoken to him by and said, yeah, I love this Emery.
No, I
Yo,
do.
pet.
I
No,
do.
wait. Let me land. The plane is still in the air. You're trying to get off. Yeah. He's like, I love him. He don't pet. Someone's playing dead. Man, take you off half time.
Yeah.
All that was great because you was winning the games. Because you was on your 22 game unbeaten one. Now you're using the exact same thing that you like about him against him. Like, nah, you're knee jerk now. Not your.
It was knee jerk today.
I don't know what word you used before, but like I'll use a word like when it was a compliment, he was bullish.
Proactive.
He was bullish.
It was brave.
Yeah, but
brave,
then now that
proactive.
you didn't even lose, you got a draw, and then he's gone to knee jerk. It's like, come on, man. Do you like that about him or not? One or the other. You can't.
Do you know what the difference is? Spurs scored 5 goals today and Chelsea won. Like, we can't be drawing at Brighton. We can't.
Yeah.
For our objective, we can't be like. Literally.
It's Aubameyang's fault.
Where's the Aubameyang's fault?
No, if it was Man United or if it was Chelsea, if it was Lukaku or Morata, Moses, these men are getting robbed. It's Aubameyang's fault. Put your chances away. We win the game. That's
simple,
it for me.
Simple as, to be fair.
It's not like they're half chances.
What just happened?
I don't know. I think it's when my dad. Yeah.
Wait.
Hello?
Yeah,
I
go
can't
on.
even hear you, though. Oh, I can hear you now. Yeah,
Well, you're not happy with Emery then?
Am I back? Okay, yeah, I'm back.
Let's think what the fuck happened.
My phone rang, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Oscar, you were saying?
So you're not happy. You're not happy with what he's doing. The chopping and changing.
No, I haven't been the last few games. Like I like it. I do like proactiveness, changing it when it's wrong. But to me, it's now is he getting the teams wrong because he has to change it every single time? Like
That's true.
you
You've
don't
got the,
change your, you know what I mean? You don't change your team every single time. You should
well,
go
Pep
out
does it
with a
every bloody
team.
week.
No, but
Gets on
that's
my
a
nerves.
but the plan A works. To me, Emery's plan B works. His plan A is not working, innit? Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
that's
And
why you
like,
don't never score in the first half. Okay, cool.
we don't. We've led in the one. We're halfway through the season and we've led in one half time, one against Burnley at home, and that's it. That's not good enough.
No.
That's not good enough. Like when people were criticizing
Sorry, I'm back. Sorry.
Arsene Wenger for not winning away, criticizing Arsene Wenger for not winning away games, the same way Emery has not led at half time for more than one match this season. That is something we need to look at. Why is the team's not winning at half time? That's where I'll leave it on the match. Like to be fair, we keep going, we'll push forwards, but
Wait, so what's your
these
prediction
questions have to be asked
for the weekend?
for the
Against Liverpool?
weekend.
Yeah, away.
I'm not confident about that match, but
Who are you playing?
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Oh wow!
Where is that match? Oh wait, that's at Anfield as well, isn't it?
Wed Anfield, of course. Wow.
Oh boy, that sounds like a you problem. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, no, I think it'll be a heartfelt battle. We'll see what happens. I think we got a chance anyway.
Trevor
If we
didn't get
can-
booked today, did he?
No, he's playing, and we've
Okay,
got a couple of defenders fit, so we'll see what happens with that one.
End that unbeaten run. Banking on it. To be honest, I want Liverpool to beat you guys anyway. So
Alright. Well, what's the next game?
The next game is Chelsea, and they've actually gone on to win 2-1 at Watford away at Vicarage Road. Hazard getting both goals. Pereira
Brilliant
great goal to equalise it. We won through a penalty. Real question is, before we get into the game, is Hazard the best player in the world?
In the
No,
world.
actually, is he the best player? Is he the best player in the league?
Yes.
And then we should ask the question: is he the best player in the world?
for me, the best player in the league. For me,
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
yeah. For me, I
best in the league.
think he's the best player in the league.
But Salah runs him very close.
Who? Salah.
Yeah, Mo Salah.
Yeah, like
Salah's a killer.
if someone says Salah's the best player in the league, I'll be like, okay, I see why
Yeah.
you think that. It's not like someone saying Lukaku's the best player in the league,
Oh,
not
please.
Hazard. I'll be like,
Don't give us any-
then we have to fight it. Like, but if someone says Salah, it's like Salah's sick. Like, what?
Salah's sick, man.
His numbers speak for himself. Like,
They really do.
for me, Hazard. I think like any team, if you could pick a player to take, if it's not Messi or Ronaldo, I think it should be Hazard. Personally.
So speaking on his performance today, yeah, he obviously got 2 goals today. That's his 100th goal for Chelsea
and 101.
and 101.
And 101.
24 penalties though.
Yeah, 24 penalties.
24
fine.
penalties.
Alan Shearer scored
That's
260 goals.
that's a core of his goals have been
And he
penalties.
and you know what? I like, say a quarter of his goals have been headers.
A core of his goals have been penalties.
Okay, do you want to know what another quarter of his goals have been?
What?
Against the big 6.
Facts.
So you want to give me numbers? I'll throw you one back.
No.
That is a quarter of the goals. So
Okay.
that's the 24 against the best teams in the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not playing around or just scoring 6 goals against flipping Derby and them and there. He's going against the best team in the league.
Yeah. And I think he's the best player in the league, and I think he was brilliant today.
He
He made about 4 clear-cut chances as well.
Let me say this though. I agree with you, Stan. Best player in the league. Big game player as well. Moses, I agree with you as well. He played well today. But if there's one criticism that I have of him, And I know maybe this is gonna come with time with Sarri. He hasn't implemented everything yet, but I know one important thing about Sarri's system is he's front three making runs in behind. Hazard does not do that enough. He wants the ball to his
He
feet
likes ball to
way
feet.
too much.
Yeah.
He's his first goal was basically him running in behind. That's how he ran as a keeper. Like,
I know, but what I'm saying is that instance is okay. I have to do this, or I don't score.
High.
I, like,
It was high press. It was forced onto him.
yeah,
I
it
feel
was.
you're saying. Yeah,
If he doesn't do it, he's in the wrong.
sort of thing.
What
Yeah.
he
see,
needs to do is once Jorginho or Kovacic get the ball, just make runs for your team. Don't even just make a
I
run and don't expect the ball.
I I personally
Sometimes
think I don't think. I think the only criticism anyone in the world should have on Hazard is he doesn't score enough goals. Anything else, do what you want because you are that guy. I think people are lost in this narrative of you compliment a player, so now you have to insult him. No, like people say, oh yeah, Messi's great. Can't use his right foot, can't score headers though. So what? He scored about 700 goals with his left foot. What, he doesn't need a right foot? If anything, that makes him better. But no one listens. People don't like to just say, nah, he's fucked. Full stop. He's fucked. But no, with him, no, because he's the best player in the league. By the way he plays, that's his style. Like that's like we should start telling Messi, nah, you come in on your left foot too much now. Run down the wing on your right foot.
And cross it.
Why? Why should he do that if that's not what he does? Like why?
All
Why
right.
should he do that?
I hear you. But moving into the game, what are your thoughts on the Chelsea performance then?
And
Because
by the
I
way,
think that
obviously, sorry to even cut you
no,
off.
go on.
Obviously, today you didn't play with an orthodox centre forward.
Yeah.
Do you think going forward that is what needs to happen because Giroud and Morata are not going to cut it at this level? They're not ruthless enough. If we're being perfectly honest, yeah, they are not ruthless enough. And Hazard, to me, he's more ruthless than them, man. He's looking like how Mertens was looking at Napoli.
He's not.
They're-
He's really not. I wouldn't say that he is at all.
okay,
Just
you
because
can.
of that point that I've made. That is one thing Mertens has on point. He
What?
as
The
soon
runs.
as
The runs.
the runs, as soon as a player is facing the goal and with the ball at his feet, Mertens is on the move. Hazard is thinking drop deep. Willian is thinking drop deep. Pedro is almost even thinking about it now, which is the player that I thought.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know one thing? See, like I think stuff like that again. Yeah, I also think it goes with personnel. Because what? I think is it Fabregas that's assisted Hazard the most? Shot Pogba.
The suppliers.
Without Fabregas in the team, no one. He's less likely to get found with the runs in behind.
No.
Anyway, yes, way because some people shouldn't start telling me that Jorginho. I don't want to talk.
Jorginho can deliver.
Listen, Jorginho's
Deliver
pass
those
won a penalty today.
That's what I'm saying. He can. If he sees the runs, he will at least.
He's not Fabregas. That's all I know.
I understand that.
Great ball,
I agree with that.
And I think,
no?
I'm not taking that away. I'm saying at the same time, it goes with who you're playing with as well. Like I think it's with Jorginho. When Jorginho picked up the ball and has got 5 yards, he got his head up. I don't think people are getting on their bike because Jorginho is just going to play a normal pass. You see Fabregas, anyone, you watch that guy. The minute his head is up, if you're not remotely close to him, he's playing you in behind. Like, so there's more impetus on running in behind. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you to a certain degree you have to sort of complement your team style, like the personnel on your team. You don't really have a choice. It's like look at Aspilicueta and Morata. When last season when all the goals happening, as soon as Aspilicueta got the ball in that region, Right, it's gone.
You knew what was happening.
And everyone knows what's happening, but that is because of the personnel. Different style now, same two players, that thing's not happening no more. Because now Aston Curtis is not doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like, so you see, you can only do something with the personnel you've got, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
So go cut some slack.
Well, what? Moving on to your next game. Who you lot got next?
I don't even know. Oh, Crystal Palace. We got Crystal Palace.
I think it's Palace. I think it's Palace. Yeah, I think it's Palace.
At the Bridge.
No.
No
We
way.
played them already. That is.
I just think that's gonna go.
No, Crystal Palace is not an easy game for us. So
It's not.
I think Watford
And it's a
and
London
Crystal
derby.
Palace are the worst games. for us.
London derby. Innit?
London derbies as well. But I think we're good enough to win, and I think we should win. So we better.
Cars playing problems.
Well, there's one person in this chat who's been moving very quiet, and I don't understand why. You're just so happy Jose Mourinho got sacked.
Yeah.
Let
me win my piece, man. That guy.
Thing you've been praying for.
All right, so let me just sum up. Let me just sum up Man United's game. They won 3-1. Pogba scored 2. And who got the first goal? Matic got the first goal. So yeah, good performance. New appointment. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's doing well so far. 2 wins from his first 2 games. Can't complain. Yeah, Osk, how are you finding Man United right now?
How am I finding life under Oli? The last 2 games. The first game is like I didn't really count it because like you know how teams are after they get a new manager. Like everyone tries to play well, blah blah blah. So I didn't count that game, and it's Cardiff anyway. So it's the second game where I feel like they had a week to settle, and he's had time to implement the little tweaks that he wants. And what I saw today, like there's one goal United scored. I think Pogba scored. When Pogba scored the second goal. That goal does not happen under Jose Mourinho. I don't know if you've not seen the game, but the second goal they scored.
Yeah, but I watched it.
Under Jose at all.
I won't say that.
So wait, would you say he's been rejuvenated under Solskjaer?
No, I feel like he just got less like defensive responsibilities. It's more like even when you watch the teams like the difference is with Jose, like if Man United were winning 1-0 or even like 2-0, United would retreat back into their own half and then invite pressure upon them, which they've done with the
Oscar, you may need to speak up a little bit. It's very hard to hear you.
So like you go 2-0 up, and then even if you're 1-0 up, he's still the team drops back. That's what you want, isn't it? And then just counter attack football after that. But when United went 1-0 up, they were still in the other team's half, innit? That didn't happen under Jose, so I was happy to see that. Like, even Matt today, personally, I had beef him for the last few weeks. Me personally, I think he had a great game today. He was fantastic for me. Like there was playing passes that he'll never do. Like you know that those what Jorginho does when he passes back. He wasn't doing none of that. Like, he was actually playing the ball like he was playing it behind the back line. Like, it was a joy to watch. I'm gonna lie, I enjoyed that game. Like imagine when I go and watch him now. With Jose, I was never going. So definitely become. But Pogba, no, before I get on to Pogba, Rashford today, he didn't get a goal, but he was amazing today. Like Rashford, like he was. Like, I see a lot of people going to saying, "Oh, he's shit. He's like roll back, blah blah blah." But I don't give him that. I think he was fantastic. And one other point is, Lingard.
Yeah.
Since we were playing under Oli, you see how bad of a player he is. I see before that, people said they liked him because he's running around. And he's not the one who's doing it. Now everyone's running around. What can you do? Everyone else is running around now.
He scored 2 in the other game.
No, he scored 2 in the other game, but it wasn't like... It was just...
Don't get me wrong, he's still trash.
Yeah, he's still trash, isn't it? But it's like...
No, he's still trash.
But see the quality that the rest of the players have, like Matt, Pogba, a lot. Whenever he goes to Lingard, it breaks down.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And you're saying if other people are running around, then that can't be your party trick, basically.
No, that's not the party trick. Like, everyone else is running around now, innit? So, your party trick is done, innit? So, yeah, he was shit. He wasn't shit, but it's just like he wasn't Like he just shows, innit? Like you're not really good enough to be in the team. Like he's a good squad player, but just not. No, you're not starting. You're not starting.
So you're not getting carried away by the results. Or...
Nah, I can't be, man. No way. I'm just happy to see them attacking football. What I just saw the differences between his football style and Jose is because like United were not in the own half. They had Lindelof being like another midfielder. So I enjoyed watching that. But I don't know. We're still giving like another 4 or 5 games when it's actually implemented. When the hype died down, that Ollie's back.
Give it time. Let's see what it will actually be about.
Let shit hit the fan, then we'll see.
That's true.
I don't think there's anything negative to say.
No.
He's come in, he's won games, he scored goals.
You're
Only
right.
thing I'm worried about now, Lukaku back now from his wherever he went. He's back this weekend.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and so is Sanchez. I'm happy for Sanchez to come back. I think he'll do well under Oli, but I just don't see Lukaku.
I don't think you'll switch up your team too much because, unless for fresh legs and whatnot. But I think in terms because of your performances, I don't think you want to change the team too much anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see anyway. I'm looking forward to the weekend game. We got Bournemouth at home. They got smacked 5-0 today, so they might try and
they got whooped.
Yeah, so.
Let's
I'm happy with Oli, man.
Let's see what happens. As you said, I think you're right. We're gonna see Solskjaer earn his money when things start going wrong.
Yeah.
Let's actually see what happens. We saw what happened with Jose Mourinho when things went wrong. So we're gonna find out if it was actually him or the actual squad. Just gotta wait.
After these last 2 games, it was evident it was Jose Mourinho.
True.
Just the football is like 2 different spectrums. It's like black and white.
You ain't lying.
It's black and white. You watched the game, in it, so you saw it for yourself. But Jose, that.
We're gonna see. But do you think Lukaku comes back into the team?
No, please let that guy stay where he is. I'd rather play Rashford up front than Lukaku.
Not Martial.
Well, Martial, he'll be back in the team. He apparently had 3 points today. But
nah, man, he's hungover. He's hungover.
We're hungover.
He got lit.
Well, I'll put Martial. Keep Martial on the left because the last game against Cardiff, he terrorized them, and I think he likes it more now. The team's attacking more because whenever United were playing, when they lost the ball, they got it back quickly because you got players in numbers on the other side of the pitch. You
get isolated situations when you attack like that, so it's more fun. It's better for the winger.
None of this nonsense Jose was doing. I wish Jose the best though.
No. We don't do that. We don't do that. Anywhere he goes, we're gonna support each other in supporting him suffering.
Cool. No, he made me suffer the last few weeks. I agree with you, innit?
I want him to suffer.
Bloody man.
I want him to suffer. I want him to cry at night.
It's Jose. So this weekend, I think United are gonna win 5-0.
5-0.
Yeah, Martial's back. Probably got confidence. 2 goals.
Okay.
Bold statement, but we see.
We'll see. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Been a pleasure, lads.
Wrap it up there. We'll see you on the next. The next games. We're gonna talk about those. So we'll see you then.
Okay.